On day 22, we managed to squeeze good distance from a lousy start. We've broken the 1,000-kilometer mark for the trip and crossed into the Arctic Circle. But with an honorable 260 kilometers for the day, our personal best, we're still a long shot from beating 508. Those holes in the sleds are intense, just from the pounding on the sastrugi. Yeah, exactly, we've got to fix that actually today.
Yep. Yeah, unload the sled and let it dry out.
Yeah, we're going to try and create a little cushioning here for all the stuff that's falling apart. The sledges are bouncing so hard, it's literally exploding every packaging that we have. So you can see all the powders here and all the sugars and all these packages of nuts have been turned into some sort of
peanut butter.
Yeah, butter of almonds and peanuts. Endless hours of bouncing over the rough ice places stress on everything. The knees, toes, ankles and back. Not to mention the risk of injury and of course breaking equipment. Equipment redundancy is a shaky gamble, balancing safety against additional cargo weight. And honestly, that's little more than a roll of the dice.
Knees are a little bit sore. Yeah, you're on the same tack the whole day, so the downwind foot's definitely kind of been overpressured. Loose feeling in the big toe for quite a while. Yeah, imagine going down a ski hill and you're skiing the same direction, turning the same way.
Going around the mountain.
Just spiraling around the mountain very quickly, yeah. That's kind of what we're doing.
Casting that edge, setting the edge against the pull of the kite is basically all thigh work. So much power in the legs. I mean, my thighs are feeling it. Yeah, that was one hell of a day. The beginning of the first part of it, I was really bumming. It was so slow moving and just really light wind, struggling to keep the kite up in the air. And after, what did we do? 10 hours, I think we covered maybe 70 clicks.
When the winds are light, you use your arms to work the kite back and forth in the wind window, and that generates more force. And then, of course, when the winds pick up, you end up just parking the kite in one location, and it pulls a lot. And it pulls so much that you have to really, really edge with your skis to be able to hold your ground.
We just got into the midnight sun, basically. The sun doesn't set anymore. We're just past that latitude point and at this time of the year. So we noticed it for the first time yesterday.
So we traveled right through the night and then into the day, and the joyous part about that is you get to sleep during the day when it's nice and warm in the tent. Of course, it means you travel through the night in the cold.
But yesterday we did 260, so with any luck we can push and keep doing long distances and big runs when the winds are up, which they are now actually. So we're going to get off and get the day going. The conditions are perfect right now with strong winds pushing on a broad reach. We're going to rig big and take a shot at the record. The speed we'll be traveling tonight, our teeth are going to be rattling. So here we go. We're going off for the world record. At this time of the year, approaching summer solstice, and for this latitude, the sun both rises and sets more or less in the north as it circles the top of the globe. That means that effectively we'll ride both into the sunset and the sunrise, while on the same bearing. The snow was firm underfoot and the sastrugi minimal. The winds grew through the night as the sun hung low on the horizon. By 4 a.m., snowdrift covered the ice in all directions, like a cloud of liquid smoke. We took 2-hour runs and 15-minute breaks for the first 8 hours. In the first 5, we had covered 250 kilometers. Great traveling today, huh?
Oh yeah, it's pretty good. It's chilly at the moment. You know, it's what are we? 3:20 in the morning. So it's bright, but it's cold.
It's cold.
But luckily, this is probably the coldest part of the day, and then, you know, by 5 we'll start feeling a little bit of warmth from that sun. But yeah, it's definitely pretty windy, and it's only getting windier.
By early morning, the winds were pulling back, but we were still crushing